Hello, I am Tamu, and today I am making a video to talk about basically my life and my plans, short-term plans, my long-term plans, and really just my daily habits and like weekly routines, monthly routines, things like this. The reason why I want to make this video is that I need something to hold me accountable. So to have to keep to okay to have a I need to structure my words. I'm gonna not edit this video, so it's gonna be raw footage, but I need something to hold me accountable. So having a video where I have said things that I should do, then I kind of have to do it. So my idea is that I can then make these videos continually to like a weekly update of my last week of what I did, what I have achieved, have I been able to do the things I wanted to do, and like, and if I continue doing this, making these videos every week, and then I hope that I will see some progress, and eventually making these videos will feel less awkward than they do at the moment. Uh, and I think it will be good for me. And this is only for me. I don't care who watches this. I don't care if no one watches this. This is for me and myself. So, uh, but if you have comments, you have questions, and you have things I should do, like ideas of like uh, or tips of how I should approach things when it comes to scheduling and routine and stuff like this, then please come with ideas. I'm happy to listen and take it in. And yes, so what I'm gonna now just note down the things I plan on doing that is not currently, some are roughly part of my routines already, but I want to like maintain them and keep to it. So things to do: shave every other day. So I'm very good at like it takes sometimes it's a week or 2 weeks between every time I shave my face. So, but I don't want that. I want to have a shaved face every day, basically, because that's the look I prefer. Um, I could have, of course, changed my appearance and think, okay, uh, I want to have a beard, or I want to have short hair or something. But then I have to commit to that and think, like, I want to look the way I want to look, and so I have to maintain it. Shaving every day is number one on the list. There's no, I haven't structured these things in priority, but it's something. But I have structured them in bathroom routines, so that those are my first points here. Then diet and food routines, and then physical routines like workout and such. House routines, hobbies. So yeah, number one, shave my face every day. Not every day, every other day. It doesn't grow that fast on me, but every other day that's gonna be my goal. So when you watch this video, no, not this video, next video, I should also be shaved. I should look relatively the same next week. I hope. Uh, Use mouthwash every day. This is not something that you will be able to see because it's inside my mouth, but it's something I want to. I have had it in my routine. About a year ago, I had it continually for at least half a year, and then my bottle ran out, and then I stopped. So that was kind of stupid. I should have bought a new bottle in time. Floss every day, that's something I've never really been able to get into. Um, I should really do that. Though my teeth aren't bad, they don't hurt, they don't ice or anything, but I feel like it's a good idea to get that practice in at least regularly enough that it happens like every time before I go to bed, for example. I do brush my teeth every day, but in the morning and evening. So the basics are good. The basics are there, so it's not terrible. Use skin moisturizer every day. This is a very difficult one, but my skin often is very dry and probably not that good to keep it that way. So if I am good at moisturizing every day, or at least every time after I've taken a shower, which is almost every day, then I think that should improve my dry skin. It should improve, yeah, my face feels. It's not so like weird. Okay, use deodorant every day. This is something I've never really gotten into. I shower regularly. I don't sweat that much either, and when I do sweat, I do shower more regularly. So it's never really been a problem. But I think maybe it's a good idea, or use a perfume or something, because my usually my goal is like I want to smell like nothing, like there's nothing at all. But it could be also a good idea to smell good. Either smell good or smell like nothing. Like those are the only two options. And I think I should play around with it. And using deodorant is there's a lot of benefits of it, and there's also negative effect of it. So I need to find a deodorant that is healthy for the skin. I don't want any of those aluminium uh, moisturizer, no, aluminium deodorants that block your pores so you don't sweat. But I don't know. I don't want that. I want something that's good. Anyway, there's probably a lot of alternatives to a deodorant, just like a moisturizer or something that's like it works and it makes you smell good, like coconut or something. Okay, so that are my bathroom routines. Shave every other day. Use mouthwash every day. So twice a day it will be. Floss every day. That's gonna be once a day or maybe twice. No, it's gonna be once when I go before I go to bed. I think that makes sense because that's after all the meals, and when I wake up, I haven't eaten, so there's nothing to floss. So that's gonna be every evening. Use skin moisturizer every day, and use deodorant every day. So for the diet and food routines I have here is eat 5 fruit every day. I had this in my routine a couple weeks ago, and it lasted for 2 or 3 weeks, and then it fell out. It's it's not that difficult to keep. The way I did it last time was that I had an alarm basically that okay, at 9 o'clock I eat a fruit, at 10 o'clock I eat a fruit, and then it's lunch at 11. So then I probably eat some salad and stuff, but I don't count though. I don't count the salad and the vegetables in that meal part of the 5 fruit a day. It's a separate thing. It's a meal. Um, and then I have it again at 1 p.m. and then again at 2 p.m. and then maybe at 4 p.m. as well. So there's my 5 fruit. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. So, and this is also to balance how much I eat during lunch, how much I eat for dinner. So if I eat more fruit, I will eat less at dinner, so I can like I don't have to eat so much when I first eat. I can eat less, more spread out, or like eat the same amount but more in a better, smart, healthy way. Um, so the other one is eat breakfast every day. This is something that is basically part of my routine already. But what really comes really down to me waking up in time. Uh, if I don't, if there's 15 minutes till work starts, when I get out of bed, then my goal is just to get to work, and not eat. So part of that is that I should wake up in time. Wake up maybe my work starts at 8. That's the official. 8 o'clock is when work starts, but very few of my colleagues arrives at 8, including myself. We arrive at like 8:15, 8:20, etc. But I think it's a good idea that I just get it into my head that I should just be there at 8. That's and stick to it. It's not important for my boss or anything, but it should be important for myself that I am on time to keep up with my routines here. So yes. The third point here is take Tron and Sauna Soul every day. These are, I don't know how to translate them into English, but Tron is basically fish liver oil. It is a um, it is a how do you call it? It's a supplement, diet supplement thing. There's a lot of vitamins, basically vitamins um, and minerals. So in the Tron there is vitamin A, D, E, and omega-3 or whatever. And then you got Hanasul, which also has some couple of vitamins. So I've been really very good at taking those in the winter months. So it's no big deal. It's something that's already part of my diet. Whenever I eat breakfast, I am also taking these. So it's not the biggest issue. Um, so yeah, not the biggest priority to like make, but I need to keep it up as well. My fourth point here in my diet thing is eat fish once a week for dinner. So for lunch at the cafeteria, there's sometimes, I think it's on Wednesdays usually, there's fish, but I should then, beside that, I should also make dinner myself that includes fish at least once a week. The problem with that is that when I buy fish, I need to have fish twice a week because the package is usually more than one meal. So unless I freeze it down, I have to eat it up just in the next couple of days, otherwise it will turn bad. And that's usually how everything goes when I buy food. When I buy chicken, I'm basically eating chicken every day, and that's why I eat mostly chicken, because I buy a package of chicken because I want chicken, but then I have to eat chicken 4 days in a row because on the fifth day, then it will start to be bad, or maybe it's like the fifth day is usually the last day where the chicken is still okay, when it doesn't smell weird or anything. The fifth day is the last good day of the chicken. So, and then I'm like, I want more chicken. And then I buy another package, and I'm in the same loop that I'm only eating chicken every day for dinner. And I want to stop that. I don't want chicken every day, like chicken fillet. Um, Even how much spice or whatever make it tasty and stuff. I want to include other meats or no meat. I want some vegetarian diet, the vegetarian dinners as well. It's with beans or whatever. also something I want a more so basically at this point, fish for dinner once a week basically means I want a more varied dinner. I don't want to eat chicken with rice or chicken with pasta or chicken with blah blah blah. Um, I want something more. Of course, I'm not only eating chicken and the pasta or the carbs. I do have broccoli and uh, paprika and all kind of vegetables. I'm really a lover of vegetables, so I eat a lot of it. But yeah, I want to eat more other things than only chicken as part of the protein bit. So yeah, same regarding the I guess the vitamin bit, the fruits and vegetables. Um, for now, or at least right now, it's mostly broccoli, paprika, sometimes carrots and kale and stuff like this, which is okay, but I should vary it a little bit more. Um, include maybe more boiled potato, um, and just something else. I think is important part of the vitamin bit. Um, yeah. Also, my last point here is egg for lunch. So at my cafeteria, they have always there is boiled eggs, and I should just take one and eat one uh, when there is lunch, because then I know that I will get all the minerals, all the vitamins that I need for the day. Even after taking the Tron and Sana Soul and eating 5 fruits a day, I will also eat one egg a day. And I think the only thing that misses then is maybe drink milk once or twice a day. But I don't find that highly important. My breakfast includes yogurt, so I usually eat granola with yogurt, and I think that should cover the milk need. I'm not a big sucker of drinking milk all the time. One glass of milk a day, maybe, for before I go to bed, for example. Um, it's an idea. I could do that. Maybe that's something I should do. Drink a milk before I go to bed. Um, yes, and maybe I should eat supper as well. But I have eat supper. I do like an hour or two before I go to bed. Uh, and eat dinner earlier because usually lately I've been eating dinner at like 7 p.m. Today I ate at a normal time around 4 p.m., 4 or 5 p.m., and that is my goal. I'm gonna eat dinner at 4 or 5 p.m., and then I can eat supper at around 8 or 9 p.m. Um, I think that's a good idea, and then milk will be in the supper, maybe. Okay, my next points here are physical routines. So I need to be more physically active. So how my days usually goes right now is that I wake up and I walk to work. That's 30 minutes physical activity. That's pretty good. But then I arrive at work, which is an office work. So I sit there for the most part, almost every day, for 8 hours. Um, unless there's someone who calls and needs physical help, so I need to get into the car and drive to them and help them. But even then, when I'm there, I'm probably not moving much. So, and then I'm done with work, and then I walk home. Another 30 minutes. That's okay. But I need something more. I have had going to a gym almost, it was every Tuesday and every Thursday. That was my previous routine last year. But honestly, the gym is kind of boring. But at the same time, it's a need for it because I don't have any I don't have a garden that is big enough to really put in effort to use my body in that sense, or there's not really any other hobbies that I have that require physical activity. So maybe I should get back into the gym just because it's important for muscle maintenance. But besides that, be in more physical activities, so like minimum 2 hours a day. I think going for a longer walk, jogging, going for a hike. One of the points here is go for a hike once a week. So once a week, I will just walk up the mountain right next to where I live, basically, or another mountain. I should just use my time. Okay, get to some hill and walk up. And I shouldn't be concerned about, okay, no, oh no, it's gonna take me 3 hours of my day, oh no, it's gonna be worth it. I think I should just allow it to take 3 hours if it does take 3 hours. I shouldn't worry about the time. So yeah, and one of the other points here is have a high pulse activity 2 times a week. So that will include working out, gym, basically, or jogging, something that really gets my heart pumping and get my pulse up, basically. So something that is good for your lungs, your heart, your blood vessels around your whole body. I think that is something I need to focus on as well. So now to my fourth category, which is house routine. I should vacuum my room every day. Not every day. Once a week. And every day is a bit absurd. Every day, every once a week. Once a week. I should shower. No. I have completely lost it. Okay, I should vacuum my room once a week. That's the one. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. I don't need to clean my room every week because it doesn't get dirty, but it does get dusty because there's the bed. I take off my clothes. I take on clothes. Clothes are all the way always in, uh, always passing by somehow. And my window is open, and then I open my door, and yeah, dust accumulates. So vacuuming my room once a week should be a bare minimum of hygiene here. And then clean my room, like actually taking a wet cloth with soap over my desk and my floor and whatever, once every other week, so twice a month. I think that is pretty good. And do laundry. So I have a fashion. I usually wear a sweater, a colored sweater, whatever. They're all the same. They're just different colors, and a t-shirt underneath, and a like cargo pants usually, and socks and trouser. But that's not important. And usually that's my look every day. And for me to maintain it, I need my clothes to be clean. I have a ton. I have a ton of t-shirts, and I have a ton of trousers and socks and stuff. So I can go 2 weeks without washing my clothes and still have clothes left. And the sweaters also, I don't use a sweater a day and then I toss it away. A sweater is just goes in routine. Like they don't not in routine. They go in like I just rotate them. I use the blue sweater tomorrow, and then I use the red sweater the other day, and then the next day I use the green one, and so they're just in rotation, so they're never really dirty, because I just hang them up and they get to breathe. So, but I should do my laundry once a week still, so that I have socks, I have trousers, I have t-shirts to keep everything going, so that I can have the same boring look every day. And the last point here then is clean my room. No, I have already said that. I should change my bedsheet every other week. So the same day that I clean my room with soap, I will also change my bedsheet. So changing my bedsheet every other week, so 2 times a month, is gonna be good. I think I have been able to have that routine relatively consistently, so it's not a big issue. This is not a high priority. But I think still it's good. It's nice to sleep in clean bed sheets. I'm just telling. So yes, and then we're over to hobbies. This will be the least prioritized thing, because it's basically just me doing the things I enjoy. So maybe I should prioritize it, but also these are the things that keeps me from doing the things that I should do, like the bathroom routines, the physical routines, and everything that I am procrastinating doing. So practice on my instrument 30 minutes a day is one point. This is something I should do, and I really need to do. I have this, how do I point at this? My cimbasso is an instrument uh, very similar to a bassed trombone, but it has valves, and it's tuned in an E flat, so it's basically an E flat tuba. I also play the tuba, so I need to practice the cimbasso and my tuba, doesn't matter which one, 30 minutes a day. It's important because I want to become better. And the only way to become better is to actively practice. So I'm going to force myself to practice 30 minutes a day on the pieces that we are working with in the band, so that I'm prepared for the next practice, the group practice and everything. And also so that using 100,000 kroner on an instrument is actually worth it. I need to use the thing that I bought. I bought it a year ago, and it has had a fair bit of use, but it needs to be used more. Based on how much it cost, I haven't used it enough, and I really should be using it more. Maybe I should get into a more like casual band, a jazz band or something, to have more other than my concert band. Something more that I can use it with. That would be a better motivation to practice more as well. But anyway, I should practice every day, regardless. Prepare for the next D&D session. That's something that usually I'm pretty good at, but then there's times where I forget, and I just don't have creativity to really prepare for it properly. But yeah, that's one thing I really should be doing, is to be really prepared for the D&D session, because the DM is using their free time to make a good session for us, and then we come there and we are unprepared, and we play bad, basically. I don't want to play my character like I want to play my character the way I want them to be. So the only way for me to do that is to be prepared and plan out with the circumstances that we currently are in. At the end of the last session, I should make up some thoughts of what maybe I should be doing in the next session and in the upcoming battle, or some like which of the characters should I maybe talk to or interact with? What should I try to practice with my characters? Should they maybe try some practice with their weapons? Maybe they should read a book or something. Yeah, have a plan for the next session. That is one thing. And then make this video. It's also part of the hobbies. So it is not a priority to make this video. But I think it's a good idea that I do it, because if I do it every week, it will be more structured. I will be better at making videos, which is a good thing. Then I will be able to make videos, and it will hold me accountable. Yes, and then play Overwatch. Overwatch is my basically, besides scrolling YouTube, Instagram, and stuff, Overwatch is one of my time drainers. It drains my time. I often prefer playing Overwatch, but when I do, I play 3 matches and then okay, I can't play Overwatch because it's a waste of time. But my brain is being stupid, so I don't play when I want to play. But I should, when I feel like, okay, now I want to really practice Overwatch, I want to become better at Winston, I want to become better at Orisa or Mei or all the heroes that I love to play, I should just play and enjoy it and not be like, oh no, I'm playing a video game, I'm wasting my time, I should be doing something else, and then I close the game and then I sit here doing absolutely nothing. So I think that's a good idea for me to basically accept that I'm allowed to play a video game and have fun, and especially Overwatch, because I want to become good. I want to become better. My goal currently, I'm plat 2 on tank, and I don't think that's acceptable for how much time I've put in this game. I really should try to get to diamond and stay in diamond. Masters, I don't want. I would really like to get to masters at some point, but that requires even more effort, even more time. So, but the amount of time I put into it, I should get to diamond. That's my goal. And then the last point I have here is then to read. I should read every day, or maybe not every day, but regularly. Read more regularly, basically. So if I'm sitting here, I don't know what to do, I just grab a book, go down in the living room and read. Put on some headphones and just read. And accept that's worth using time on. Um, my It's the same story with video games, where my brain doesn't accept reading as like productive. I have to do something productive for it to be worth it, and there's very few things that my brain like accepts being productive, because it always wants to do the other thing that it is not doing. So when I'm practicing on my Chimbazo, my brain goes, I want to play Overwatch. So I put my Chimbazo away and then I play Overwatch. And then my brain thinks, oh no, shit, I should actually be practicing the Chimbazo. And so I quit Overwatch and then I try practice on the Chimbazo again. That's okay to go back and forth, but that's usually not what happens. What happens is that I just sit here and scroll YouTube and do nothing. So that's something I need to really fix, is my mental acceptance of doing something. Just when I am reading, I should just enjoy it and just accept that reading is okay. Uh, reading is really okay. Reading is a really good use of time. Even if you're just sitting there staring at words, it's a really good use of time because you're learning, you're being creative, or it helps you being creative later. And yeah, um, and it makes you get better vocabulary. So yes, reading is something I really need to get into more. Um, but it's gonna take a bit more. I don't. For next week's video, I don't. Uh, I don't expect to have read anything by then. Um, but there is this one book that I want to read, which is the new Hunger Games book that came out for like a couple of months ago, or maybe a year ago. I have no clue. But I want to read that one. I'm a sucker for the Hunger Games, so I'm gonna read that. I hope soon. So just to summarize all my plans here. Also, I want to go over some more things. Actually, um, this is a very long video, so if you're still watching this, you are a madman, you are crazy, you are insane, more insane than me. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. My long-term goals. I have some other goals that I want to do in the foreseeable future. I want to buy a car. There is the national competition in concert band in Trondheim every year in March, and I have two big instruments: the cimbasso. I can't even point. The cimbasso and the tuba, and for me to be able to get both of them with me consistently every year, I need a car that can have both of them, and that can also get me to practice without me borrowing my job's car. I think um, getting a car will give me a lot of what will I say, like liberty to like. I want to go hike over the other municipality or whatever, others, and all different place. Then I can just actually just drive there. It takes half an hour, and I can get to a place where I have never walked before. So that I really want to do is to get a car so I can get to places more effectively. Of course, I can take a bus. I can use communal things. That usually what I'm doing, and it works okay. But having a car so I can get my instruments with me wherever I want is probably will help out a lot. I don't have to rely on my job's car being available, and yeah. My second goal is to get myself my own apartment. Right now, I'm living in it's a house, so right now we are three who lives here permanently, basically, and one who lives here temporarily. So we're four people, and then including my sister sometimes, or every weekend she's also here. So we're five people living here, and I have never in my life lived completely alone. And I am 25, and I'm getting a little bit sick of not being completely alone sometimes. Like it's okay to have people to talk to and not be completely alone, but there are times where I wish I was completely alone. Like making videos like this is something that's really difficult for me because I'm always scared that someone is going to listen to me talk. Even though this is something that I will release and they could listen to it, then it's still weird for me to talk out loud when someone can listen to it. Um, and I want to make videos, and when I get my own place, maybe I will pursue making more actual content videos. Maybe once I'm doing this thing every week, I get more comfortable to talking even when there is someone um, close by. Um, yeah, making videos. If I'm gonna make videos, it's gonna be Minecraft, Overwatch, maybe some educational things, and maybe not educational, geography, geoguessr, politics, maybe something like that. Um, in the future, but that's not really big plan, but it's something that I would like to do at some point, maybe. And yeah, those are basically my plans. Also, I want to change work. I want a different, more physical work. Um, our office IT job is okay. It's fun sometimes, but for the most days, it's really boring, and I don't have the motivation to study anything uh, more within this topic. So taking exams and what's it called? Um, like a Microsoft. What's it called? A Microsoft. I don't remember the name. A hmm, certificate. Certificate? Achievement? What is it called? What is it called? Um, I just need to look up LinkedIn so that I remember this goddamn word. Linked. LinkedIn. I hate LinkedIn, by the way. That's something I'll have to just mention. The culture in LinkedIn is so cringe. Um, it's a lot of PR. It's a lot of uh, things that doesn't make sense. Look at this. There's a lot of AI. People pretending to be smart, but then you notice that their whole thread is just AI because it's full of emojis. Okay. It is called a certification. Yes, certifications. Is the word that I was looking for. A Microsoft certification. Um, so like AI fundamentals or AI like AI 900, AZ 500, and all these things. Like it is a nice dopamine to get them, but it is so tedious and it is so boring to study those things. And if I'm not going to use it in my current job, then I don't, and even not my future job, if I don't want to continue working in IT, um, it's not, there's not really any motivation for it, to be honest. But maybe maybe that's also something I should include in my goals, is that I should maybe take a certificate once every half year, just use some time to study. But it's boring as it's so boring. It's really boring. Ugh, I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it. Um, okay. What else? Yeah, I want a new job. Maybe gardening. Something resolving garden, like working in a garden. Uh, um, like planting trees and planting plants and stuff like this. I think that would be maintaining graveyards and properties and stuff like this is something that I think I would enjoy. It's a physical outdoor activity every day, basically, and I think I would enjoy that. And the topic of learning about plants, or learning about different soils, and uh, these like micro what's it called? Biomes, microbiomes, micro life, whatever. Small little critters living in the soil, and how all that thing works and stuff. I think I want to work with that because I think it's really interesting, personally. So maybe that's something I will take some. Maybe I will take some more studying in that degree. And then let's see. Yep. So that is basically this video. I've talked about things I want to do, my schedule, like what I want to have in my schedules. Shave every day, use mouthwash every day, floss every day, blah blah blah, all these things. And hopefully you will see another video next week, very similar, but all the things that I have mentioned in the things to do have been done. Hopefully, most of them. Probably not all of them, but hopefully most of them has been fulfilled, and I want to keep this going. So probably around every Sunday or maybe Monday. Depends if my Sunday is occupied. If it is, then it will probably be made on the Monday or the Saturday. Depends on when I have time. So yes, if you have listened to this video, looked at me sitting here sillily in my chair talking to a camera, thank you for listening. And if you have anything, any ideas, any questions, you can ask me anything about me. If you're curious about who I am, what I do, then sure, just ask the question. I don't mind, and I will answer them next week. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.